Hey guys, how's it going? It is Kayla here, and I just wanted to pop in while I'm here eating my mangoes for lunch. So it's, I don't know, mukbang kind of thing. I don't know. A lot of people are doing those right now. I already cut the mangoes. I'm actually in the process of making a how to grow your own mango tree video, as I have successfully done this in the past, but I didn't record the process, so I'm planning on sharing that with you. So, and I'm just, you know, doing the hard work of eating all of the mangoes that were around the mango pit. So good. I could just totally live off these things. So it's a little later in the day. It's about 1:30. I taught a class this morning. I try not to teach on a full stomach. It just, you know, it's like going to the gym on a full stomach. You just don't want to do that. So I just had 2 nectarines before teaching, and I also munched on a few of those dried bananas. For those that were watching my last video or on my Instagram story, I've kind of been talking about them a little bit. But I had a few of the dried bananas, and then after teaching, again, I had some more. I just took the bag as a ready-to-go thing. And by the time I got home, I'd been up for quite a few hours. I taught a class. I went and did some running around. And now I got to the point, so this is maybe 10-15 minutes ago, I was at the point where I'm like, screw this. I'm just gonna eat something quick. You know, this gluten-free bread, and just like eat it. And I knew that I would feel crappy, and I knew that the rest of the day would be a write-off for doing that because I've done it so many times before. And so lately I've been really trying to analyze my thoughts with eating. And I hope that those that are new to my channel don't think that I've got this like orthorexia or eating disorder kind of thing I'm always talking about. It's all with the intention of feeling good, and sometimes I do things that I know are gonna make me feel crappy, but I'm like, in this moment, this is what I want and need, and then I have these regrets, and I want to live without regret. So, you know, I'm taking it down to the basics, and I'm really trying to take control of my diet, of my eating. And I'm working with, you know, a decade of IBS and digestive problems, mental challenges. So eating well and eating on point on a daily basis is really, really important for me. So anyway, enough with that disclaimer. So anyway, I had these mangoes. I knew I wanted to make, you know, this growing a mango video. And I think the only reason that I actually decided to do it was because I knew the mangoes were not going to last another day. But after cutting them up, I realized that they're actually like the most perfect mango ever. I totally just dropped that mango on the floor. So anyway, I might delete that. Anyway, I got up these mangoes, and as soon as I started eating the mangoes, I'm like, yes, good life choice, mango. So, you know, 4 minutes you've been sitting here watching me talk. What am I talking about? Okay, I wanted to talk today about the difference between thirst and hunger. And I've been thinking a lot about this recently, especially if you're following the, you know, raw vegan, high carb vegan YouTube fiasco. There's a lot of people that are playing around with this idea of dry fasting right now. And of the videos that I've listened to and watched, there are a few different definitions of dry fasting that are out there. Some I can understand, and some I think are absolutely ridiculous for most people to be doing. I've heard the dry fasting where you're literally eating nothing, drinking nothing, just existing as a human. And a lot of people are doing this. And then there's the dry fasting in the sense that they're following a high carb raw vegan diet, and just not consuming water. So all of the hydration is coming from their food. From what I've been following, because I'm an iridologist, and I'm a fan of herbs and what they can do for the body. So a lot of people are doing this because they're trying to get their kidneys filtering. Now, my thoughts on this vary. I've seen people that have, shown their urine and what comes out after, dry fasting, after not consuming any liquids or not consuming anything at all. And yeah, there's gonna be sediment in there. Now, what I wonder is if you are consuming a lot of fluid and you're going to the bathroom more regularly and just a lot more water is flushing through your body, don't you think that in that 24-hour period, that sediment would be coming through anyway? That's what I wonder. I haven't seen anyone that's really done that comparison. Do you take, all of the urine that you excrete in a day and then see what's, aside from the water, is in there? Or are you just assuming, oh my gosh, I see this, so, this must be only coming out because I'm not consuming any fluid? I'm kind of skeptical on this whole thing. I'm naturally a skeptic. I've done that whole liver flush thing where you drink a cup of olive oil and do lemon juice, and then all these, green globules come through, and it's basically because of the olive oil and lemon juice. The colon cleanse, that was pretty legit. I am a skeptical person, and the colon cleanse that I did a month ago, that was legit. And if you haven't seen that, I did, I recorded the 5 days worth. This whole dry fasting thing, yeah, I just don't know where I stand on it. I do agree that we should be getting most of our fluids from food, since most fruiting vegetables, things that you don't have to cook to consume them, naturally rest at a hydration level of about the same as a human body. I wonder why, because we're supposed to eat them? So yeah, I find I don't have to drink as much water when I eat a lot of hydrating food. In the summer when I eat a watermelon, the last thing I want to do is drink water. So this, anyway, 8 minutes in, I'm so sorry. This takes me around to hunger versus thirst. And a lot of people that are into, weight loss diets, and they're like, your sign of hunger is actually thirst. So you should drink water if you feel hungry, and then wait, and then see. I think that, first of all, the feeling of thirst shouldn't ever happen. It's kind of like a major warning sign, like, oh my God, something bad is happening, like warning signal, like shut down. The feeling of hunger, I think we get confused between hunger and thirst because we really should be consuming foods that are very hydrating. We only get that thirst sensation when our body is like, we're completely depleted. But I think that hunger is thirst and hunger. And I think that drinking just straight water has its place. But if the only way that you're getting hydration in your body is through drinking water that's isolated from food, that is not in the food, and all the food that you're consuming is cooked and it's got a lower water level than before, I think it's just something to really consider. And this is just, the thoughts that go on in my head. So, happy mango mukbang. I probably ate 3 pieces of mango. I'm gonna go eat the rest of this. Thank you so much for sticking through my ramblings. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.